What's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Anified here, back at it again with another fire anime recommendation. Today we're diving into the top 7 romance harem anime of 2024, and let me tell you, this one's got all the chaotic good vibes we love. Number 7, The Cafe Terrace and Its Goddesses.
そうだけど、そうじゃない。それってつまり、天野さんもお兄さんと結婚できるってことじゃん。
So you need a new anime to binge and frankly tired of the same old plot lines. Buckle up for The Cafe Terrace and Its Goddesses because this show is serving major chaotic good vibes. The story follows Hayato, this dude who inherits his grandma's struggling beach cafe. Big oof, right? But here's the twist. Turns out living there rent-free are 5 ridiculously attractive girls. We're talking tsundere queens, shy cinnamon rolls, and everything in between. Hayato's living the dream, except they all expect him to keep the cafe running. Talk about a plot twist no one saw coming. Now, this wouldn't be a proper Gen Z anime without some romance drama. Hayato's basically juggling the affections of these 5 goddesses, and it's hilarious. We got childhood friend vibes, forced proximity feels, and the classic enemies to lovers slow burn. It's like a choose-your-own waifu situation, but way more entertaining because Hayato's as clueless as a lost puppy. But wait, there's more. The show's not just about the romance, it's funny AF. Hayato's constantly getting dragged into the girls' shenanigans from cafe wars to beach house disasters. Plus, there's this chill, slice-of-life vibe that makes you want to grab a coffee and soak up the seaside scenery. So if you're looking for an anime that's equal parts heartwarming, hilarious, and full of eye candy, The Cafe Terrace and Its Goddesses is your jam. Just don't blame us when you get major beach cafe envy and spend hours scrolling through Zillow listings. Number 6, Chained Soldier.
Okay,
so imagine this, monsters roll in from another dimension like super creepy and stuff. Luckily, these fire women get powers from eating magical peaches, no cap. But here's the twist, these babes gotta have a dude to, well, channel their power. Enter Yuki, our protagonist who's about as smooth as a chalkboard. Somehow, he ends up linked to the hottest chick there, Kyoka, who's basically a warrior goddess. Cue the hilarious disaster that is Yuki trying to, not be a complete simp. But it gets even messier because Kyoka ain't the only one. Yuki ends up collecting waifus like their Pokemon cards. There's the shy bookworm who turns into a total badass, the short stack with a temper hotter than her fire magic, and even a cat girl. It's like a harem isekai fever dream, but unironically hilarious. If you're looking for an anime that's equal parts action, awkward romance, fails, and enough fan service to make your eyeballs sweat, then Chained Soldier is your jam. Number 5, Hokkaido Gals are super adorable. So this anime, Hokkaido Gals are super adorable, sounds basic on the surface, right? Shy boy moves to the snowy wilderness of Hokkaido, meets a cute gal who dresses like she's auditioning for a pop band, and they fall in love. But hold on, we gotta spice things up a bit. Enter the harem factor. Apparently, every other girl in this town has a crush on our boy T. Tsubasa. We're talking childhood friends, student council hotties, even this one girl who low-key gives off Ice Queen vibes. It's like Tsubasa accidentally downloaded the How to Attract Every Girl in School app, and it keeps glitching. Look, it might seem like overload, but trust me, it's hilarious. The girls all have distinct personalities, and their attempts to win Tsubasa's heart are pure meme material. One episode, it's a baking competition that ends in a flower fight. The next, it's a snowball fight that turns into a confession. Peak high school rom-com chaos. So if you're looking for a laugh-out-loud rom-com with a side of adorable winter landscapes, Hokkaido Gals are super adorable as your jam. Just don't be surprised if you find yourself wanting to move to Hokkaido and learn how to ice fish. Big kawaii energy guaranteed. Number 4, Spirit Chronicles Season 2. Season 2 of Spirit Chronicles is finally here, and let me tell you, it's about to get lit. We already know our boy Rio is basically a walking cheat code in this fantasy world, but this season is all about leveling up his harem game. We're talking childhood friends who are totally crushing on him, a queen who's all omega simping, and this mysterious fire spirit who's got serious tsundere vibes. It's like a reverse isekai rom-com, where the overpowered protagonist is the most desired dude in the entire continent. If you're worried it's just going to be cheesy romance fluff, don't even trip. There's still going to be epic fight scenes with Rio throwing down some crazy spirit magic. Plus, the whole political intrigue with the Empire and stuff gets even wilder. Imagine if The Bachelor took place in a fantasy world with political assassins and fire demons. That's basically Spirit Chronicles Season 2. So whether you're here for the hot anime boys, the badass battles, or the hilarious drama of who Rio will eventually choose, you need to check out this season. Number 3, God's Game We Play.
3回転で止まる力加減で振ればいい。
あ、ミランダ。
So this new anime, God's Game We Play, is basically what happens when bored AF gods decide to mess with humans for funsies. Enter Faye, this prodigy dude who gets dragged into their celestial shenanigans. But here's the twist. He's got to team up with a sassy, exiled goddess named Leol. Think reverse isekai, but way more chaotic. The best part? Leol isn't the only divine being vying for Faye's attention. Apparently, gods and goddesses are all about that harem life now. We're talking a cool ice queen, a fiery battle maiden, and who knows who else. It's like a celestial dating sim, but with way higher stakes. If you're into epic battles, godly drama, and a dash of rom-com chaos, God's Game We Play is basically your new anime obsession. Plus, let's be real, who doesn't want to watch a genius human outsmart a bunch of bored gods while building a harem of celestial beings? It's like the ultimate power fantasy, but with way more sass. Number 2, Mushoku Tensei Season 2 Part 2.
では保証する。父さんは一度も勝ったことがない。ベッドの上以外ではな。
いちいち余計なことを書くな、バカ親父。
Let's talk about Mushoku Tensei Season 2 Part 2 because holy moly, this isekai is wild. We got Rudius still out here living his best life, magic school drama hitting different, and the whole waifu collection growing faster than my TikTok followers. Okay, so the romance is kinda sus, but in that hilarious oh no they're flirting again way. Rudius is surrounded by these amazing girls. Sylphie's a badass swordswoman with zero chill, Eris is a literal tsundere knight who could crush your skull with her thighs, and Roxy's the wise magic teacher with mommy vibes. It's like watching a harem anime through the lens of a therapy session. Rudius is constantly messing up, tripping over his own perverted tendencies, and somehow these girls keep sticking around. It's pure cringe comedy gold, but with enough heartwarming moments to make you. Look, if you want an isekai where the MC isn't a total degenerate and the plot is chill, this might not be it. But if you're down for a wild ride with fantastic animation, hilarious characters, and a romance that's both sweet and hilariously dysfunctional, then Mushoku Tensei Season 2 Part 2 is a must-watch. Just don't judge Rudius too harshly, we've all been there. Number 1, Tales of Wedding Rings.
ちょっと傷が開いた。
佐藤は静かにしてて。気持ちだって考え、みんな一緒に寝るとかそもそもおかしい。その佐藤を黙らせなかったか。うるさいな。
So this anime, Tales of Wedding Rings, is basically a giant isekai troll. Our boy Sato gets isekai'd like usual, but instead of fighting a demon lord, he accidentally marries a princess with a magic ring. Like bruh, who even marries someone they just met in another world? Apparently that's how you become the Ring King, tasked with defeating some evil Abyss King with the help of 4 more magic rings. Guess how you get those rings? By marrying more princesses, obviously. Okay, so the whole harem thing might seem sus, but here's the tea. Sato's actually a decent dude. He doesn't just marry these girls to collect rings, he kinda gets swept up in the whole thing. We're talking a catgirl princess with a sassy attitude, a shy bookworm queen, and who knows who else. Plus, the show doesn't take itself too seriously. It's full of hilarious misunderstandings, over-the-top reactions, and enough fan service to make you snort your boba. Look, if you're down for a light-hearted isekai comedy with a sprinkle of romance and a whole lot of weight, what moments, then Tales of Wedding Rings is your jam. Just don't expect a deep plot or groundbreaking character development. It's pure, unadulterated isekai fun, and that's exactly what some of us need after a long day of adulting. Alright weebs, we've reached the end of this harem train. I hope you found your next anime bae, or at least discovered some serious secondhand embarrassment. If you disagree with this list, hit that comment section below like a simp thirsting for senpei's notice. But for real, leave a comment, like, subscribe, and all that jazz.